What's up guys, I am Rohan, and today we'll be showcasing another late game strategy on Bloons TD battles. And this time we're using a tower that's quite underrated, I think. It is the Dartling gun. And so, this strategy, we use the Dartling gun, the, Monkey Engineer, and the Bomb Tower. And I got a Wizard as a bonus. If you're using this strategy, I highly suggest you go for the Ninja's bonus, because of the Ninja's ability is quite good. So you want to use the Engineer early game because I think it's one of the better early game towers. And the reason you want the Engineer is that its ability, it can overclock towers, and that is very useful when it comes to late game. But just so yeah, when you're building your Dartling guns, which we'll see up in a little bit, you want to make sure you build them up to mostly the Hydra rocket pods, but you also want a few Ray of Dooms, but you definitely want a lot of the Hydra rocket pods, which means you want to upgrade more of them to 2-4, maybe a few of them to 4-2, but not too many, because the 2-4 actually can pop MOABs a lot better, and you're really going to need that in late game. So yeah, this is just like the bit of the early game parts, kind of the quick and easy parts, not the most important, and this, you can survive pretty well. My opponent here is Savage. I'm playing against Savage here. He's actually one of our subscribers who commented on one of my videos saying he wanted to play against me, and he was absolutely bombarding me with requests to play. I got maybe like 8 or 9 requests from him after maybe in like a few hours, and I finally got to playing him. And here I'm just sending regen reds just for fun, because those are the most useful things to send. So it's also very important to get your eco up because these upgrades are quite expensive. As you can see right now, I'm at about 1500. I would suggest getting to around maybe 5000, 6000 that general area, because these upgrades will get very expensive. So yeah, at this point I got a Sprocket upgrade. But so when you're placing your ninjas, or not ninjas, what am I saying? Monkey Engineers, you want to make sure that you upgrade them to 0-4 instead of 2-4, because what you don't want is to have a bunch of sentry guns placed all over the place, blocking your ability to place towers. So if you upgraded to 0-4, you get the ability, but you want to have sentry guns bombarding your area. So around 27 is when you want to start building your first MOAB Maulers, and by then you should also have a few Hydra rocket pods to pop your first MOABs in round 27. And as you can see, I got quite a few MOAB Maulers up. These eventually will turn into MOAB Assassins, which their ability is quite powerful. I was actually quite surprised how powerful they were against like Zomai gods. And yeah, so this is going pretty well. My bomb tower holding up all the balloons. The MOABs are doing going down pretty quick. So that, I don't know why I sped it up there. That was just for fun. So you can see that Dartling gun with the three rockets being shot out of it. That's the 0-2-4 upgrade, and that's one of the most powerful upgrades I've seen actually. So yeah, I think that's a very important thing to get, and I got a ton of MOAB Assassins up there. Very soon I'm gonna sell my Monkey Engineer and place him in the corner, because I'm not really looking for him to pop anything. Yeah, see right there, he's in the top right corner if you can't see him, and the overclock ability can completely just make towers go way faster. You can choose a tower to go. I usually choose a Dartling gun, and yeah. So my eco is going up. I'm nearing 5,000. As you can see, I'm racking up money quite quick. So my opponent here is going to get also the Dartling gun, but that's kind of his minor tower. So yeah, he has a bunch of Sun Gods, and I'll tell you right now, the Sun God Sun God and the Monkey Temple are that's the best late game strategy there is in the game. But this strategy I think it's quite fun actually, because it's very intense using all those abilities. Because if you don't know this strategy, you cannot go eat some food and come back and still be alive. You absolutely need to be paying attention and be using your abilities. So here we're at round 42, and I'm overclocking some towers as you can see there. So all those MOABs are going down. You definitely want to build quite a few MOAB assassins because those are quite powerful. I'm getting a ton of those rocket pod, what do we call them? And you know, I'm doing pretty well. Round 47, yeah, round 47 is when the first Oh My God comes, and this was quite scary at first, but I realized that the MOAB assassin ability is quite powerful, and I'm just having a ton more of them. I don't really know why I still have that balloon impact, but it's there. And I've overclocking here. I've kind of had a little bit of trouble here, but you know, yeah. So when I realized after a while, this pumpkin patch map is not the best for late game. So if you use this on the what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. The one that goes in like Battle Park. That's what it's called. And that's the best map for this. So you can go maybe around 89, 90 if you do really well on that map. But this map, I still did quite well. This strategy is quite powerful. Honestly, I was having a lot of fun because I had Bob sitting next to me when I was recording, and he was like cheering me on, like, you got this, you got this. Even though I knew I was gonna lose because he had monkey temples. So, yeah. Not much to say right now. So, it's not much, so, yeah, popping the balloons. So, you want to use it strategically, your abilities, because you don't want to use too many of them at the same time, because then you don't have any for the next round. So what I was doing is that as soon as the balloons got past the second turn, I started spamming the Dartling gun abilities, and for the MOAB models, I just used them whenever I had the chance. And when it comes to the balloon overclock, or whatever you call it, I just use them when they get kind of far, whenever I like noticed that it was there. And I was really hoping for a better bonus, but I didn't bother to reroll very much. So yeah, getting around 59. I think you know what? I'm gonna just let you guys watch the rest of the replay because you know it's not much else to say. It was a pretty sick game, so I'll let you guys enjoy it. Bye, guys.